This nigga DDG so desperate to put this
Hard.
baby in content, bro.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back.
He's like,
He did that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
he's so
Yeah.
desperate to put him in content. Like, I hate people making kids into content, bro. I find it strange
DDG's
because
better
to
than
me
Big
it's like,
Sean.
no, he's not. He's not. Stop. DDG just fucking copies everybody's style. But like I said, I'm standing on business. Big Sean needs more respect. More respect. But like I said about this nigga, wait, they had a music video for this? For New Body? Yeah, Nicki wouldn't clear her verse for that.
That Future album is so hard.
Trying to be the next up. That's what I'm saying. And mind you, I'm a former DDG fan, like, of his like videos and shit. So like, for me, when I was younger, I enjoyed it, but when I got older, I realized how corny it was. And then the scripting stuff. And I remember him talking about how much he wanted to make a family channel back like 5+ years ago. So when he got with Halle, I knew that's what type of timing he was on. And to me, it's not even that, it's more so the way he carried himself after he got with Halle. For one, he got exposed by Ruby Rose. They had an argument. He tried to go smash Ruby Rose to where Ruby had to put the DMs out. He was like, "Oh, where you at? I'm trying to meet up." She was like, "Boy, no, you not. You on that same type of time, and like, I know how you are when you in your feelings. Like, go back to your girlfriend." That's embarrassing. He said, Ruby said, he sent his security. He sent his security to talk to her friend in the club to tell him to come home with him. What, off of one argument? You already, like, bro, he's a crash out. He's a crash out. And then when I see how he treat his family, like, yes, he put his family on, but he's also very controlling with them at the same time. Like, this nigga put his sister's boyfriend on an E-date after he said he didn't want to do it. And she said she didn't want him to do it. He did it for content. He does everything for content. So he had an E-date with this Asian baddie. And he surprised his sister boyfriend. He didn't know that he was doing the E-date. So he just bring the girl out while he on stream and then run the date. And then his sister literally saw the live stream, drove over there. It's like, what are you doing? Like, bro, what's going on? That was so trifling. And basically he tried to say, oh, don't yell in my house. Real narcissistic shit. Like, you look, if you know those type of people, it's very obvious to see it. And like, to me, like, yes, you put your family on, but you use that shit to like basically dominate them and basically say, oh, y'all should do everything I want y'all to do because I put y'all on type shit. And that's the worst type of person to be around. So when I saw how he was acting with Halle during the Little Mermaid shit, you know, he was acting an ass. Like, bro was on a burner account adding her castmate, talking about, oh, DDG need to beat his ass. Nigga, you are on a burner account. She's doing a rollout for her movie and you're over here on this corny shit. That's weird. So I'm a Halle fan first. I'm a Chloe and Halle fan first. And I'm always going to be like on their side. And it's like, yes, us women, sometimes we be delusional or we're so like infatuated with the person that we look past red flags. And I just saw all the red flags with this thing. And I'm like, Halle, please don't be with him. And then she had a baby. So I'm like, no.
Do you think that Halle's perfect or something?
Who said she's perfect? I literally just said, as women sometimes get too infatuated with the person where we look past red flags. That's not a perfect person. Does that sound like a perfect person?
Just asking.
Who said Halle's perfect?
I don't know. You just make it seem like I have to be on her side. Like, damn, like, you know, we've got little problems in there. Like,
who said?
Because in his one song called I think it's called "Famous" or something, right? He didn't appreciate.
You think that song was acceptable to put out? You think that was like an appropriate thing to put out? That's the other thing. The lyrics in that song was absolutely ridiculous.
That's how you feel. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You think that's cool? What he was saying in that song? You think that was cool? That was corny. Look at the lyrics, y'all. Okay. Knocking me off my grind. I can't fuck with relationships. I ain't even got enough time in a day for me to chase a bitch. I don't even ask for much. I ask you to do the basic shit. Hardest thing I did was fall in love with a famous bitch. I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do. How we gonna get to the top? Filming a movie, now you kissing dudes. It's her job. It's her job. She's an actress. So you, like, think about this, right? You're in a relationship with an actress. You're complaining about her kissing dudes as a part of her job for a script. Does that sound very mature?
She don't like that shit.
When have you ever heard an artist that was with an actor complain about that in their music? Never. It's not a thing because it's understood, right? He has bitches in his videos. I seen him with a bitch laying across his lap in a video and he's smacking her ass. So I'm just like, what do you mean? That's weird to bring up. Let's continue. I don't give a fuck if that shit for promo. I don't want to see that shit no more. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure. That's no, thank you. So the nigga admits he's insecure in the song and I'm not supposed to want better for her than be with an insecure nigga? What comes along with a nigga being insecure in a relationship? Toxicity. So yeah, if the nigga's literally, I can tell he's insecure, then he admits in the song he's insecure. I'm like, damn, I really don't want her to be with this nigga because, you know, that leads to a whole domino effect when niggas be insecure in relationships. It causes issues, it causes stress, it causes unnecessary problems. So yeah, like, I'm a girl's girl. I'm always gonna want to look out for another woman, even if we are on some dumb shit. Like, and what I realized, Hallie, she's like, I realized with the backstory, she was a fan of this nigga from back in his YouTube days. So that's why she's so like, she blind to like the red flags because she just like, think about it. It's like having a crush on somebody when you're a kid and then you finally get to be with them. You're so excited that you finally can be with this person that it don't really matter like what their character as a person is like. I mean, that's the thing that happens. Yes, blind to red flags. Yes. When we're young, we don't be knowing what to look out for. Especially when girls be sheltered, like her and her sister were, in a super Christian household. Yes. Like those girls, when they finally get out, they be like a little ignorant to stuff that if you were like able to like move the way you wanted to move and date around at a younger age and not be so sheltered, you can get a little experience, but it's like you're gaining experience later because you was under like your parents controlling, you know, wing for so long that when you get out there, you be kind of like, you be green. You're green. That's okay. I recognize my girl Hallie, she green, she grown, but she's still green. So she don't even see the problem with this shit. She probably think it's cute. Oh my God, he cares about me so much. But it's like, as a more mature like person, I can be like, I understand that feeling of thinking is cute, that a person's controlling or like possessive and all that. And there's levels, like, mind you, there's levels to it. But like, I also understand that those are really red flags when you really like mature. You start to see, oh, that's really not a good sign because it causes so many other issues. I mean, if you can't see that as a man, I don't know what to tell you. You can be delusional about it if you want to. But to me, it's like, if somebody shows you who they are, you believe them, bro. If this nigga's over here telling us in the song how we feel, he like, where's the line about them leaving the movie? Oh, are you talking to him? Do you text his phone when y'all offset? Like, bruh, that's insane. Where are other lyrics at? I'm not trying to hear what you got to say, Twine. See, he said, too much stress, don't need it. If you see me tweet, don't read it. I swear I'll delete it. Thank you. This line right here, toxic. He was posting stuff on Twitter and deleting it on some like weirdo shit, bro. How your girl rolling out a project and then you're making it about you And not just like, oh, I'm making about me like on some casual. I'm talking like causing issues, like beefing with her castmate on Twitter. Is that not weird? Oh, like what? I'm just saying, chat, be real. For dudes who date or people who date within these entertainment industries, you don't see them getting upset at stuff that's a part of their partner's job publicly, we'll say. Right? I'm sure behind the scenes there's some stuff here and there. Oh, I didn't like the way y'all held each other in that photo shoot on the red carpet. You know, I'm sure that happens, but you don't see them make a spectacle out of it to get attention so they can get more clout. And that's basically essentially what my issue is. He's such a clout demon. As a person I was a fan, I knew that this nigga would do anything for content. And I'm like, I don't want you to do that to my fave. I don't want you to turn her into a content farm for you, bro. That's weird. Because it's like, you need to get creative as a content creator on your own to where you don't need to turn your girlfriend into content that clearly doesn't want to be a part of it. Like, he would do weird shit in his videos, like sneak, like Hallie didn't want to be on camera, but he would like sneak angles like here and there and like flash her on the camera, or like, you know, put at an angle where like you can kind of see her in the back. And he's smart, so he understood what he was doing, because the fans would be able to screenshot and be like, oh my god, look, there go Hallie. When she was pregnant, she was keeping it a secret. This nigga would post on Snapchat and have like a little sneak peek where you could see an angle of her belly bump. You don't think that's weird?
I don't know what are you. Nah, I think what's that one picture? TBS? No,
Ooh.
TMZ. Nah, they weird
I
as
think he
fuck.
leaked
I
that.
ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
think he called TMZ.
He leaked
I
that?
swear to God, I think this nigga called
Oh,
TMZ, told him where they were at, because how, think about this, Twan.
and TMZ
How
be
would
everywhere.
Twan, how would they have known that they were coming out the hospital at that time?
The same reason why how they know Kanye West everywhere with his wife. They just know. I don't
At the
know.
hospital? I'm assuming that was like a schedule checkup appointment, right?
I mean,
So you
that
think,
could be true, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta still take into consideration it is definitely weird niggas out there. I don't know which way it could
Yeah,
be. A
that's
nigga
true.
could have called it in, but it's definitely mad. Like, you know what I'm saying, these niggas
Yeah.
legit will follow you around like a like think about it. Like what's the job of a private investigator? They supposed to track you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So these niggas could really be out
that
there
was the
the same
only
type time
picture. That was the only, the whole pregnancy, there was no
but
pictures. We didn't know nothing until
so
that picture dropped.
TMZ,
Staged.
TMZ, or whoever be getting these photos.
Staged.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas, whether it's staged or not, I don't know. I just know that the back end or the behind the scenes stuff that goes on with it. Niggas will legit sell these photos to these niggas for like the
Mm.
craziest numbers. Like
I think he
certain pictures be
did.
having bounties.
Bro,
Hell if I know.
I think he is the one that staged it. Because think, bro, y'all
Maybe.
have to understand, this nigga is a mastermind. He is a content demon. So when I think of how smart he is, he knows, oh, I can't put a picture because my girl said we're keeping this a secret. But if someone else gets a picture, she's never gonna think it was me calling the paparazzi to take a picture. Because they have to get the timing so perfect to where they're walking on the sidewalk of the street and you can clearly see the baby bump. And I'm just like, she almost made it the whole pregnancy with no one finding out until that picture came out.
Right.
I
I
mean,
mean,
no one
hey,
said anything.
it's different variables that go into it, but just in general though, you
I
saying it's really
understand that
weird
there
ass
are
niggas out
people,
there.
yes, they,
But if it's
this
only one
weird.
photo that ever came out, then cuz did that. I mean, that's
One
obvious as
pic,
hell.
and he was walking with her. They were walking out the hospital or whatever. It looked like she had just got some type of like test or something done. She had the little band-aid on her arm or whatever. And they was walking together. And I'm just like, bro, this looked too, like, let me show you the picture. You tell me if this looked staged.
Alright.
Didn't nobody know nothing. We didn't know nothing. See, look, okay, they walking out the place. Bro, he,
Somebody stage thing.
Oh
Look, he
no.
minding his
See,
own
look.
business.
Okay, look. Here go another picture. He minding his business. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This
But
shit looks scripted.
it's more than one.
Exactly. It's multiple angles. What are the
I
odds you
feel
just
like
catch them on the street, bruh?
I
Look
don't
at
know. I
him.
don't have the
Look at him. She don't look like she understand. He look like he know niggas taking pictures. I don't know how to describe it, but he just look like he know. She look like she in La La Land. She talking to him. She ain't paying attention to
pregnant.
Nathan.
She pay attention with the go.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Cause it's
No.
again, it's always weird niggas out there that just want to have full blown info on. Like I understand, like this nigga ain't no crazy status, so it could have been one of his
He's
people
not.
that he knows shooting these joints. You know what I'm saying? It could just be that. I don't really know though.
I'm just saying it's crazy because this picture ruined her whole like keeping it secret. Look at this. I'm telling you, this nigga was posting Snapchats of her like at weird angles to where people could kind of see the baby bump a little. I'm just saying when I saw him do the Snapchat stuff, it just confirmed to me that this nigga staged the pictures, bro.
Could have.
He definitely did. He's literally devious like that. He's on that type of timing. So like I said, the moral of the story is yes, Hallie's not perfect. She probably see a little of herself in DDG. She probably feel like he represents her intrusive thoughts or some shit. Like that's how she want to move, but she's like a Disney person, so she can't really like move the same way he does.
Disney?
Yeah, Ariel, Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
that's
like she
right.
can't move the same like, you know what I'm saying? Because they gotta be more PR type shit. But DDG, he's independent YouTuber, so he can kind of be on that crash out timing like that for real. But I hope that their baby brings them happiness and peace. But I just really don't like that he keep trying to make the baby into content. If she wants you to blur y'all child face, why are you trying to force him into videos? What moves did he make to show you a content demon? 10 toes. I grew up watching.
Supposed to?
Well, outside of DDG, I am a person that believes no one should be using kids for content. No one. I think I don't think it's fair because kids can't consent to being in the content, and parents are running. Yes, parents are running up a bag because they don't have no fucking personality. They don't want to put no effort. They don't put no fucking effort into it. They just use their kids. You're using your child to make you money because you don't have anything to offer the audience.
So motherfuckers can't make memories and
you can do that offline. Kids shouldn't have to grow up with people looking at them as content to consume. People will like be like berating their kids or
child with Halle Berry. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm showing them
Nah,
out.
bro, I can't get behind that shit, bro.
Hear me. I always found it highly weird and strange as fuck. Even for like just child actors in general.
Yes, them too.
You know what I'm saying, because I mean, it's content that's out there from years ago. Where it's like y'all pretty much egging on kids to be cussing and all that using certain language. Which, I mean, it really don't matter for real. Honestly, like it don't matter.
Or look at the weird shit from Nickelodeon.
Have that. I still have yet to see that. I haven't dived into that. But like, you know what I'm saying, it's just me personally. Okay, kids shouldn't be on TV.
Yep, I'm with you.
It shouldn't be on TV.
No, they shouldn't.
Listen, because it's that you just focus on what I'm saying, surface level. It's deeper than that. You have weird niggas out there, bruh, that just they brains is wired to be invested in this kid right here, like this kid is so beautiful, like I mean,
how was it the kids' fault?
It's not. You can't protect them. You can't protect the kids.
Fuck, listen,
bro. You can.
What you mean? How?
What are you talking about?
How?
Especially the new age. You think the shit that Dan Snyder gonna do and now? You think he can get away with it now if he started right now with the shit that he done? Is that what you're
Who?
trying to
That
say?
don't. But the reality is that
A
Harlem,
child
finish
can
your point.
act.
Harlem,
It's
finish your
fine.
point.
We need kid
Finish what you're
actors.
saying.
To be honest
For
with you,
what?
Yeah, why
you
do you
mean
really, when you really
just
think
like
about
how
it, do
we
you really
grew up?
need kid? Like, bro.
We watched Zack and Cody. We
Okay,
watched them
here's
grow
let me
up.
let
They
me give you
weren't.
let me give
We
you let
grew
me
up.
give
They
you
were
my
actually
let me give you
older
my
than what the
argument. Let me give
script
you my
said.
argument.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so
Hold on.
That's
No. Wait.
outrageous.
I gotta give you facts. First off, I already worked in this industry,
it
my nigga.
depends.
Like, let's not get it twisted. Zach and Cody, them niggas was actually teenagers on camera, dressed up in, you know what
Teenagers,
I'm saying,
kids. Okay,
they were
same
dressed
thing.
up as kids. They were teenagers, nigga. There's a difference between a teenager and an actual kid. Like if we go to Full House, those were kids on there,
What
nigga.
age
Like
we talking here? A teenager. What we talking? 16
Is that like
or
nigga,
13 plus?
13, 14?
13 plus. We'll
That's
start
still a
there.
kid. Come on now.
That's
Let's be real. Come on
acceptable
now.
for them because at least they have a mind of their own.
Okay.
Niggas younger than that. I mean, what I'm sitting here telling this kid to say all of this stuff. You could tell a kid to say anything; they're gonna say it. It will make more sense for
It's lame.
I'm saying it's lame as
I
hell.
think it's lame as a parent to turn your child into a workhorse or live your life through your
Exactly.
child.
That's another
They're
thing.
working
Work
That's
crazy
another
worse.
thing.
hours. Yes.
This is what you fail to realize, bro.
It's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
child labor
It is
law.
some.
What are
It
you
is.
No,
talking about?
no, no,
Listen.
no,
No, it
it's
has nothing
not.
to do with that.
Well, they
It has
send
nothing
them
to.
to Florida
Them
for
contracts.
Nickelodeon.
Listen. They have contracts out there that negate all of that.
Yes.
Literally. Like this
A
is what you
child
don't know.
labor
Clearly,
law?
Yes.
they
Especially
have child labor
Nickelodeon.
laws. But
And
if you
you gonna
sign a
let that shit
contract, shut
slide?
up,
What the fuck
shut
you
up,
talking
bro.
about?
Listen.
Said
They
something
have
like a
child labor
sentence and
laws.
thought to yourself,
Facts.
wow.
But if you
Like,
sign a
I bet nobody
contract
else
with
on
a
our team said
company,
those
that
exact
is
words that you said.
automatically
That
negated
happens to me.
because
So
now
now, just for fun, I'm gonna say something
you
Yo,
stupid.
pretty much
W
signed
Raid.
over
Because it has
your
everything to do
This
rights
guy
and all
again,
of
what's
that.
good,
That just
fam?
pushes that
said
Hey,
completely out.
turn
So
this light off.
whatever they say you
Are
need to
you
do,
reading the
that's what you
contract? Where
on.
your
to the
lawyer at?
hamster's toes.
Hey, are you reading
You
the
think these niggas
contract?
be reading them
It's
contracts,
never
bruh? And then
happened.
even if
You're
they
You
do
you
read these
fucking
lying.
contracts,
should.
they don't
Like,
care.
you're
They like, oh,
You're
fucking
this a
crazy.
kid.
responsible
We
for
gonna
your
get this money
kid.
off this little nigga.
If
Like,
you're not signing a contract for your
So there's no way you
child
could get
to
it
be
stuck between
on
a
live
hamster's
television,
toes.
working hard
Said
with these
the
hours,
hamster's
that's
Right, fam.
your
Thank
toes.
you for the
fault. I
raid.
don't care.
That's soaking
You're
wet.
responsible for that child.
Somebody
You want
bring
your
me the
child to be
ocean.
an
No one
actor.
would ever
You
say
gotta be
that.
What's
responsible.
good,
You gotta
fam?
look at that
Because if
goddamn
you
so
were
you
contract. You
right,
just
gotta have
pretty
and you
much
knew
lawyers.
about it,
Uh,
the
confirm
last thing you'd want
what
what
is
I
you
for somebody to
said.
mean?
bring you the ocean.
It's the
Could be
And
the
you
parent
said
nicest
fault
thing in the
watch
because
world.
the
out for
Could be the
parent
weird,
put
wettest
it
person
there.
in the world. Have you
weird,
ever tried to
weird
get them
niggas.
off?
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
weird niggas are everywhere. But
Wait, so you're gonna subject your child to even more weird niggas in a particular industry where you can't protect them?
okay, let's not like it's
No,
all
let me
weird.
say what I was gonna
All right.
say. Let me go say what I say, cause you ain't really
The
talking for
only
real.
the only way that it would be acceptable to the
Ooh,
slightest degree is if you are the
skip
parent
brain.
and you're there through the whole recording session, whatever's going on. You're monitoring, hey, okay, I see who's around my child. You're able to be there and stop any weird activity
Yes.
going on. But 9 times out of 10, most parents they just leave them like,
Yep.
all
Which
right, yeah, I'm
most
gonna go
most of them
about
don't
my day.
do.
I'm gonna go to go spend the check that you got me. You know what I'm saying? That's what has been going on for years. You know what I'm saying? We know as having black parents and growing up and all of that, they ain't going for that. They ain't going
Hell
for that,
no.
nigga. They gonna be sitting there the whole entire time because again,
Hell yeah.
I don't know none of y'all niggas. I don't like we not family for real. So it's like what's really going on behind the scenes? Like, I mean, we got parents that's aware. But again, you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
these this has been going on for years, bruh. You got it now to where these niggas is coming out saying like all the
Yeah.
weird stuff that's
Yeah.
been going on behind the scenes. But again, it is
Yeah.
because you had these people signing contracts that
Yeah.
negates stupidity. And I'm pretty sure that it was some contracts that even said some irate things where it's like, well, you can't be on the premises if you the parent. Da, 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 da. Like when we record, I'm almost positive. On me, bro. I bet a ban. It's a contract out there that literally states that the parent can't be there. And niggas
That
didn't read it.
would be
I promise you it
wild.
is. I can bet a band because that's how confident I am. Because nigga, I know already. Like you feel me? I'm not making this up, bruh. This is real.
Oh
Like you know
no,
what I'm
it
saying?
probably is. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
And ain't no probably it is, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact of the matter is though, me personally, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Little niggas, children that are under 13 should not be on camera. They should not be on any type of setting because again, where is their sense of matter of fact, I really
I'm
don't want
good,
to do
fam. I'm
this.
trying to
Where is they actual
fix
voice
my
into saying,
laptop over here. I
oh,
didn't notice the stream
well,
was
this
lagging.
is not my interest for real. I want to go home and play with blocks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to
A
kind of
13
fix
year
it.
nigga say, nigga, I want chicken nuggets right now,
Let me
bro.
see. What's it?
Man, I
It's
don't feel like doing this right now.
frames lagging.
At least they could voice themselves. You feel me?
Dang, the stream
Like,
hella delayed
it's
now.
Right.
I just don't I don't
So are you
again.
saying that they need to be at a certain age where they're conscious or
Yes,
aware? Is that what you're
because
saying?
again, again, being younger than 13, niggas can pretty much coerce you into doing things that you don't really know about, doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You say again, we have seen kids in movies, us growing up, little niggas,
Yeah,
younger than us,
right.
and
Spy Kids, all of that. Yeah, of course, we need that.
and the most craziest things to even come out of a kid's mouth. Like, huh?
Or
You know
they'll
saying?
just
These
sneak
niggas
something
is
in a script.
saying adult sentences.
Or
And
they'll
I'm talking
sneak
about
some
like,
weird shit into a
Adult
script. They'll
synthesis.
sneak some weird shit and say, "Oh, well, it's a script," you know.
I'm not talking about nigga a little kid saying oh shit like nah we passed that. I'm talking about crazy things like I'm not about to say none of that stuff because like nah y'all know what I'm talking about like use your imagination. Like I don't care about a little. I said it as a little nigga like oh bitch fuck you like that's fine. I'm not tripping about that. It's the other stuff the adult type content and sentences that they'll give a little kid a line to say in a movie like why like you so you want to put that in their head at that little age. They're not even aware of what they're saying. And the parents is just fine with it. Oh, we getting money for
Mm-hmm.
that. We eating. That's sick. That's sick.
You're eating off of your kids being overworked and preyed on.
You know what I'm saying?
Preyed on?
That's another
What?
thing. In
Yes.
these
Wait, are
studios,
you gonna
in these
act like that's not a
studios,
thing? I mean, are we being obtuse at this point? Like, you can't be serious.
hmm?
Look,
So what
I'm not
are you
gonna
gonna
lie. Look,
argue that kids don't get preyed on in the entertainment industry?
I'm looking at my point of view. If I have a kid, right, and I want him to be an
You
actor,
gonna use them?
I'm
Why
going
would you?
to
Okay,
make
exactly.
sure
That's
that
the
he eats
problem.
straight.
You should not be determining your child's life trajectory to that extent. You go be an actor. Don't make your
Right.
kid go work for you. Don't be living through your kid. That's weird as hell. It's corny.
It
And
is.
you're subjecting your kid to being preyed on for what? So you can feel better about yourself, so you can get a bag off of them? That's lame. I don't care what no one says.
No,
It's lame. It's lame. It's
I can't
corny.
think that way. That's
The smartest thing that you could have said, bruh, is I would show them, hey, this is an opportunity and that you can take advantage of if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? If they say, oh yeah, I want to do that, all right, then you get a minute. All right. Now, if a couple years go by and they say, I ain't really rocking with this. Oh, okay. Well, we see it ain't work. But you know what I'm saying? They made whatever paper they made. That's theirs. That ain't yours. I understand like you gotta sign for them and this and the third. You pretty much have to, you know what I mean, depending on what age they is, but the fact of the matter is that's theirs. You're saying you have these parents behind these child actors or whatever the fuck, however old it is. These niggas legit control all they finances, bruh. How the hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm a child
they're
actor.
kids.
And
I
you
want Jordans, nigga. I know I got 14 million in my bank account. I can't go outside and buy Jordans. These niggas talking about some, well, we're buying a house. How you buying a house with my money? Huh?
your whole
I
income
want a
based off your
two-bedroom
Okay, that's
chain.
kid.
control.
Your
Feel me?
whole
Okay,
your
okay,
whole
that's
income for your family
Like
based on a
this is
child. That's
I
too
can't
much
make this
pressure to
up.
be
Like
putting on the
these
kid.
niggas legit be quitting a whole jobs. This
Yes.
nigga worked at a whole bank
Yep.
getting bread, beautiful checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm quitting my job because my kid, you know what I'm saying, this nigga didn't made 40 million off one movie or a whole TV show series. I'm eating off this little nigga. Oh, I ain't gotta ask him nothing. It's my money because I got all
Yep.
the you know what I'm saying, credentials to accessing this money. This is what niggas doing a regular. Like that's sick, bro.
Okay, but that's not smart to do. Then I don't know who gonna
But that's what
blow
most
That's
of
what's
40
them
been going
million.
do. That's what
on.
most of them do.
That's not smart. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. I would definitely put that money in the safe. You know, lit it up, make sure he good, got like college fund, all that shit. Like if they just gonna blow all the kids' money and
It's
then
not even
That's
yeah,
about
what
blowing the
happens
money. It's
time and
about
time.
managing it.
Yeah, that as well. Like if
You're working, but you can't
if
manage your
anything,
money. How?
you feel me? If okay, what I would say the smartest way to go about it. Okay, you know your child is an actor. They the
right.
breadwinner. I'm still gonna be working or whatever I'm doing, or you know what I'm saying. I'll talk to them like, yo, matter of fact, since you got all this pay,
I'm sure
let's
the
make a
kid
game
ain't
plan. You know what I'm saying? Like
ain't
that, you know what I'm saying? Teach them the way, of course. Like, all right, look, we gonna make our own little business. You know what I mean? Let's you know what I'm saying, show them that. Instead of, oh, well, I got access to your money, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go buy me a Benz tomorrow. Like, these niggas can't even get a Benz. This the same little nigga that's asking you, oh, can I get Chick-fil-A today? You
No,
talking
this
about
remind
no.
me of
Like,
what's her name? Whitney Houston. Her father controlled all her money and assets and shit
perfect
because she
example.
was her manager, and she did start it as a kid. But I will admit he that
Beyonce.
fucking old dinosaurs, boomers, and they sick in the head. I'm thinking about now, man. Like
It's
I
not
think
just
we are
them.
100%
Dude,
smarter.
it's no,
And
we're not, because there's whole family channels where the kids are either opening toys or they have a family channel and their whole content is their fucking kids. That's
Mhm.
weird.
And this
Because
is
to
another
me,
thing.
you're
this is
using
weird
your
because you
kids,
like
you're using your kids to carry your content and make you money. You don't have
Facts.
nothing to offer
And
as an individual, so you gotta make your
this
kids
is
into
another
is he
thing.
content.
getting
This is another
sponsored?
thing. You have
Think
to think
about
about
playing.
it. You have
He
to think
still
about it.
be
No,
a
no, no, no,
kid.
no, 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 no. Hold on.
Look
Let
at
me
him.
ask you something. Let me ask you something. Okay. Let me ask you something. Like really, really listen. All right. So when you see a child on screen, does that or does it not bring you happiness? Like if you see a little nigga just smiling, happy as hell, like it just came from like a stupid scene you seen adults talking about something you don't even care about, but you see a kid just randomly comes on the screen, they happy as hell. That's not gonna like make you like, oh, look at this little nigga, like, all right. That's that's no, like be for real, bro. Answer
Hey
that question, yes or no?
Ali, thank you for the
I
tap,
don't
hun.
know.
Hope you're having
Bro,
a good day.
I'm not baiting you, bro. Like I answered
Uh,
the question my own self. Yes. Like I like seeing little niggas
like,
happy as hell.
oh,
Like that mean that, you know what I'm saying, they getting taken care of and all that. Like, nah, not no funny shit. Okay. But okay, with that being said, the reason why I asked that is because I just wanted to prove a point. When you see kids on the screen, or you know what I'm saying, just a whole slew of kids just happy as hell, that makes you smile. Cause it's like, okay, these little innocent niggas, like they cool. Like ain't nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's just pure joy. You could feel that. You could it put a smile on your face. Okay. But the weird aspect about it is, why is that the main focus? Like
Yes.
in a few instances here and there, it's okay. But 24/7 back to back to back, like nigga,
Your
this is the
whole
face of the
content.
platform. That's not it. That's where it gets skibbity. That's where it get weird as hell. Like, nigga, why?
okay.
You feel me? Like she said, like, yeah, that's you shouldn't do that. You see that you get more clicks because your kid is on the screen. You a weird nigga. You mean to tell me you ain't creative enough to make your own content? You mean to tell, like, if you know that you ain't no content creator, then get the fuck on. Stop trying to use your kid or something. Like you talk to, you have a conversation with them when they actually have a brain that functions to where they can say yes and no, and they understand the differences between yes and no. Like, hey, do you want to do this, that, and the third? If they say yeah, okay, then you rock out with it. But still have some type of stipulations put to it to where it's like, all right, you only gonna be doing this, you only gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to keep it respectable, because I mean it's weird niggas out there. I guarantee you, if it was actually to go click on a video that it was kids in or something, and see
The
who
views.
actually like to see the actual viewers, I guarantee you, you'll see a lot of weird niggas on there.
True.
A lot of weird niggas. And again, I don't know how a nigga mind gets twisted into saying, "Oh man, that little one." Like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you gotta
sick.
get dropped for that.
And
Like,
But you're making
Right.
your
That's-
kids, you're
you
offering your
feel me?
kids up for consumption to everyone once
You
you put it on
feel
the
me?
internet. So to me, as a parent, your main job is to protect your child. How can you protect
Of
your
course.
child when you open them up to the whole world? The world alone outside the internet is already dangerous. It's already hard. So
Man,
then you
it-
put them on the
it's
internet
hard.
and you make them a spectacle for consumption for other people. You do that for yourself. Your child can't consent to that. Because think about all the stuff that come along with that. They don't understand the full repercussions of exposing yourself on the internet or just existing on the internet. They can't even process the regular world barely. They definitely can't process the internet world. Think about all this extra
Exactly.
commentary you're inviting to your kids. You don't get to control what people say when you put your kids out there. You think they not gonna be smart enough to look at the comments at a certain point?
Matter of fact, we'll even do this. Would you let your would you let your let me see. Would you let your 5-year-old play outside by themselves?
No.
Why? Why?
Because he's not. He said 5-year-old.
Yes, nigga.
Oh hell no! He's not. He's not able to function. His awareness. Like,
Okay, so
what you mean?
if you won't let your 5-year-old play outside by themselves, why the fuck would you let them be on the screen?
Because when you're not outside with them, you can't protect them. When they're on the internet, you can't protect them. You can't
depends on the
control
part-
anything once they're out on the
Nah, it
internet.
depends. Oh no.
No.
It depends on the part of what's going on here, and like acting wise, I like doing a little scene.
No, just in general on the internet, people be posting pictures of their kids. They be posting videos. They be having whole channels and brands based around their kids. Their whole content is turning the camera around on their kid, talking to them, putting the camera somewhere. Oh, I had to discipline my kid today. On camera. Oh, there was an argument between the siblings. On camera. Oh, I had to take his phone. Like you're recording their whole childhood. That's not something for consumption, period.
That's not stuff to be. I don't. Me personally, this is gonna probably sound fucked up when I say it. I don't give a fuck about somebody else's kid. If I don't know you personally, I don't have no. I never seen you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that this nigga grew 13 inches today. I don't care. That's not cool content to me. I don't need to know your whole life, nigga. Like, you're not relevant to me. You'll never be relevant to me unless we so happen to cross paths, or I cross your parents' paths, and then it'll be something different then. Like, oh, all right.
Yo,
let me
what's
tap
good,
in. But then again,
Biggs?
still, at max, it should be like fire updates. Like, I don't need every day. Oh, he learned how to walk 1 step today. Here go tomorrow. Oh, he learned how to walk 3 steps today. I don't care. And that's not cool content. That's nothing that
That's
somebody
something
wants
for
to,
you
saying?
personally. That's something for you to have to look back
stuff
on by
that you
yourself.
document. Yeah, that's stuff that you
Or
document
share with
for
your family.
own, what they call it, Joe? A personal
Yeah.
what is it called? Damn. Your personal
saying-
memory, like.
Are you saying it's dangerous to put
Yes.
yourself out there now?
It's dangerous to put yourself out there as an adult,
that dangerous?
let alone as a child. Yes. Yes.
It's okay. So
I can't put
it's
a
dangerous to put
video
yourself out
of
there,
my
regardless of
baby
the fact.
steps on YouTube. I can't do that.
What?
What are you
Is
doing that
that what
for?
y'all
Wait,
saying?
you said what?
What are you doing that
YouTube?
for?
Well, if I just want to put it out there, it
For
stays in there
what?
forever
Put what
anyway.
out there?
Right. His first baby steps. Like,
Why are you putting it on
That's what
YouTube?
YouTube
Why are
was
you putting it
about.
on
You
YouTube?
remember when YouTube used to
That
say
that's not what YouTube was
broadcast
about.
yourself?
No, that was not what
YouTube
YouTube
was
was
never for
about.
that.
That used to be a thing.
No, it
Yes, it
wasn't.
was.
No,
No, it
it
wasn't.
That's what YouTube
wasn't. It was like
was.
cat videos and fucking slow-mo
Even
guys
that
and
was
shit.
weird.
It became that, but it was originally for just broadcast yourself, and
Not
it
broadcast
wasn't.
your
But
kids. Your kids can't consent to being
no.
broadcast.
What's the point?
I
You
seen.
still ain't answered this question. Hold on, let's back up. I ain't forget that. What is the point of you posting your child's
Thank
first steps
you.
on YouTube?
Thank
for?
you. Thank you. What are you gonna do with
It's
that?
for-
Who is it for?
I think it as for memories that stay forever. That stays between.
And you're
Nigga,
letting
so
people
keep it on
that you
your
don't
look,
know
look,
see it.
peep this.
And,
You can
also,
record it.
other
No,
people
hold
can
on.
be
No.
weak.
You can record
Oh,
it,
I remember
right?
my
But you no. You can record it, right? The same way I got videos, like things that went on from 2016 on my phone that nobody else has access to. It's the same way you could do the same thing with that clip. You know what I'm saying? You can record it. It just doesn't have to go on you. Who gives a damn about your child's first steps?
Why do you want random people that you don't know?
Right.
You don't know what their intentions are to see your child. Are you trying to get some clout?
You
Are you trying to get views?
You set yourself up and
I
that
just
child
wanna
up.
put it
A
out
nigga, hold on,
there.
no.
For
hold
what?
on. You setting yourself up and you setting that child up because somebody could come in the comments and be like, your
Yep.
child walk funny.
Yep.
Your child got a funny shaped
Yep.
head. Oh, they got stupid shoes on their feet.
Yeah.
Now what you gonna say about that when they in your comments just dragging your kid? Like then what? You
Well,
set
You know
yourself
how
up for that.
crazy. You know how crazy. Okay, but think about this. Now think about this, right? Do you think it's healthy for developing children, considering them trying to form their identity, how sensitive they are to what people say? Do you think it is healthy to have a child grow up in that environment where their upbringing in random moments in their life is put into a video for content and thousands of people are commenting on them potentially? You don't know what they're gonna say. You can ignore that. But do you know how early kids are on phones these days? You know how early they use YouTube and can go on all types of websites to see comments, TikTok, everything? There's no like gate on what people can say. They will say anything. So imagine your child scrolling on YouTube, they go to your family channel and they see these random ass, I mean, potentially hundreds of comments of people saying random things about them. You're putting all those thoughts in their head that wouldn't have been there if it was IRL and kept between just you and your family.
And say they start reading it back to you. Oh, what does your head look stupid mean? You gotta sit
Right.
there and explain that to them. You can't say, oh nah, that's just them playing. You can't say that. Because you're gonna tell that to them for a long time. And then people start really calling them stupid IRL and they just think it's okay for the rest of their life. That's how you cause a problem immediately.
Nah,
Like,
Tim's
on,
right.
man.
He said the part I think is worse is what people can do with deep fakes. Nah, for real.
Man,
That
come
alone,
on.
you should not post nobody, no child.
Man, Toes, get in here, bruh. Get in this damn Discord, bruh. Hell nah. Cause that's too valid, bro. That's too valid, bro. Niggas, you feel me? We live in a time where niggas could do the craziest things with AI.
Yeah.
They could literally take your face, nigga, and put it on something. So what you think they could do with a kid face?
And you
Come on
know
now.
that's a whole industry of people.
Come on now.
First of all, that distribute the real version of it. And you know there's a whole AI industry of the core now where they deep fake people's face and put a video or picture of someone's face onto a body. And you put the rest together.
Exactly. But
so that
be
onus
for
is on
real,
you.
bruh.
Your kid is
You
not
talking
responsible enough to think about that.
posting your child's first steps on YouTube, nigga. For what? What is the point? You
Clout.
can
You
keep
trying
that
to get
in
clout.
you can keep that in your Google Drive. You could keep that in your regular photos on your phone. Like, hey, look, little nigga, this was you when you was walking. Like, you know what I'm saying? We able to pull up stuff faster than off of VHS. Like, I still got my VHS tapes right here on the side of me.
Hey,
Guess what?
see.
Nobody's ever
What's
gonna see
good,
them but me
Biggs?
and my peoples. Unless I decided to show like, oh no, this was me as a little nigga. I can show that now because why? It's me. Like it's not like they was out there. Oh, we posting this on YouTube. YouTube didn't exist at the time. They didn't sell these tapes to nobody. That's weird as hell.
Yeah.
What I promise you, the world did not give a damn about my first steps. The only people that actually cared about that was my parents. Cause that's a amazing moment. Like, oh, this little nigga walking now. Like this nigga was just crawling on the floor drooling. Now this nigga walking, drooling. Like, you know what
I
I'm saying?
love to see your first baby steps. I see.
Okay, but why do you want random people to see it? That's the question I think we should be asking. Why do you want random people to see that? Are you trying to make money? Do you want clout? What do you look at? What is your intention on doing that? Do you even know what your intention is? This is why we need people to really like start thinking deeply about this before they have kids, because you need to be more thorough with your thought process. You have been very short-sighted with the way that you're looking at it, and I genuinely want you to like go like but beyond the surface level with this shit, right? Because you be on some shit trying to play devil's advocate instead of trying to be thorough. Because to me, if you're gonna be in the mentality of a dad, you're supposed to be a protector. So when there's already things that you can't control IRL, why would you want to add on a layer of something that you can't control that's on the internet? You can't protect your child with that. So you should be the most cautious with that. Err on the side of caution. You know, you don't want to find out something like, oh yeah, things might be okay, but oh, they might not. You know, oh, you know, it's harmless, but it could be harmful. The fact that there's even a chance that it could have any negative impact alone should be the reason why you don't do it.
So so answer this. What's the difference between posting your kid on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, just a clip of our first baby steps? What if it's funny? I want to post it. So what's up with that? A girl,
if
a
it's
lot
funny,
of mothers
but
do it.
okay, hold on.
What's the difference?
If it's funny, you think everybody else is gonna find it funny?
Now, some people do that and end up getting their kids taken. I just saw that happen on TikTok.
No, facts.
Kids taken?
Yep. No, do you know? Okay,
nigga,
but
this is real.
Hey, see, you're missing the point, because what people don't realize, some of the shit that people be allowing in their households is not normal. And people be like, oh, I'm gonna mind my business. People be exposing themselves about how they be bad parents because you might think it's funny, then someone else like, wait a minute, that's actually child abuse. So, I mean, unless you think that, okay, so, I mean, do you think that people don't abuse their kids? What are you saying right now?
Wait, how do we get to there?
No, you need to connect the dots. I'm sorry you couldn't get there with us. I'm sorry you couldn't get there with us. It was very laid out.
Watch this. How do we get to there, right? So not only are you posting the kid on the internet with their first baby steps, or it's funny or whatever, cool. The background, right? People pay attention to backgrounds too. They can see how the environment is. Somebody could easily say like, "Hey, nah, check this out," because that don't look like a area that the child's suitable for. Just the fuck they can't, nigga. If I could find anybody's house, you think everybody else can't do it? Come on now.
Unless you see some type of address or any like.
You don't have to see it.
Okay, you know what? We don't even gotta go down that rabbit hole. Keep it on what you said, Harlem. That point alone, without the details, is good.
We don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
No, Harlem. Let me say like say it's not literally the background like an address. Let's just say there's something in the background, literally, that someone's like, wait, that shouldn't be around. Say like let's just be like, let's say in a crazy example, there's a dildo on the couch and the baby's playing with it. There was a video of a family channel had the kids in Journeys and they had a dick lollipop.
That parent is irresponsible.
Okay, I'm saying that's a real thing. Exactly.
They'd be okay.
Right.
Okay, some things is okay to post. Some things is not okay to post. Posting your child, I personally feel like that's something that's not okay. Simple and plain. Because again,
Sure, y'all it is.
we still talking about you saying, "Oh, I want to post my child's first steps on YouTube." Nigga, for fucking what? Just because it's funny to you doesn't mean it's going to be funny to everybody else. Everybody doesn't
Okay,
have
but
the same sense of humor.
I also
Then on
said,
top of
what's
that,
the
that's
difference
something that's
between
that no. That's something that's personal to you. That's something that's
Correct.
personal to you. That's something that should only be special for you. So therefore, that is a memory that you keep to yourself. That doesn't need to go to the internet. Well, I mean, what? Like I already said, I don't give a fuck about somebody else's child's first steps unless I know them personally. I don't care. I don't. I'm not watching it. I don't care to watch it because what does it have to do with me? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But you have the other weirdos out there. Oh yeah, I like the way this child steps. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yep.
It's niggas like that for
It
real.
is though. It is.
Like you know what I'm saying? These niggas be sitting in the comments throwing hard eyes on some weird stuff.
Yep.
Like, nigga, that's not.
Oh my God, your
Come on,
baby's
bruh.
so cute. You don't know what they mean by that when they say that.
You feel me?
wait, what's this video right here? Ace Families. What's this?
Okay, this is to add to the point I
What
was
she was talking
making.
about.
Because you're saying, oh, that's so crazy. You're laughing about it like it's not a real thing. So like to add on to what Harlan was saying, when it comes to the family channels, this is my main point about the family channels. Number one, you're using your kids for content so much so that you want to post like a funny, quote unquote, like you say, oh, what if it's funny? They thought this was funny, but when they posted it, oh yeah, this is actually kind of very weird. Child abuse, like borderline. Because why are you letting your baby have a lollipop that is a dick shape? Hold on, just listen. They thought it was funny when they recorded this and posted it.
Sure.
Yep, all I can say here, people.
Right. So what's that
That's
funny?
not weird, nigga.
He thought it was funny. I kiki. This was a family channel, mind you. I told you about them family channels. Their whole content is their fucking kids and their family. So when everything's about content and not about actually raising your kids and doing what's in their best interest, niggas start getting exposed as weirdos when everything's for content, which is the main issue I had with saying the DDG Halle thing. I don't like how we trying to make the child into content. Everything's not this nefarious or this bad, but even things that aren't at this egregious, you're still taking your child's life and their upbringing and exposing it to people to where you don't even have control over the energy that's coming towards you anymore. You know, or people's perception. Your child trying to form a perception of themselves while being perceived by hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people that they wouldn't have been subjected to if they weren't in these videos and pictures and stuff being posted to the whole world. To me, as we're moving like forward with this technology shit, we're more and more chronically online. So to me, it's like, as a parent in this age, you need to be doing everything you can to keep some sense of normalcy for your kids, where they're not being consumed and perceived all the time. Everything's on the internet. Everything. Where's the privacy? Where do you get to just be a normal person and not have people having opinions about you? If you want to do that as an adult and as a parent, you do that. You deal with the consequences that come with it, because you can make that choice. A kid cannot make that choice. And when you're a parent, you have a huge impact on the whole trajectory of that child's life. And to me, people be way too self-centered when thinking, oh, well, it's not that bad for you. You are a grown adult that can make decisions, and you have to deal with the consequences, and you have to navigate it. Your child cannot do that. Literally, their brain is not capable of doing that at any age, and really until you're in your 20s. So if you have a say in it, you should opt out of your child being anywhere where other people can perceive them, form opinions, all that, because you are not in control. Like, you should control what you can control. You don't volunteer chaos and uncertainty into the life of your child, because you never know what trajectory that could take your child onto. Like, that could ruin your child's life. You never know how things, like, the fact that you don't know how things are going to play out for sure is enough reason alone to not ever subject your child to anything like that. So to me, it's like, it's a very obvious no. Like, they got enough they got to do it in real life. Think about the shit people had to go through in life pre-internet. Now you add the internet onto that. Do you know how crazy that shit can get? Think about, like, right here. Think about something like when I was younger and like people was getting exposed left and right. It's not that no one was getting caught a hoe before. There just wasn't a way to easily transfer videos and share videos with actual content of a person doing XYZ. That shit has had kids kill themselves. You know, think about niggas getting bullied and someone like making content or making fun of it or doing the exposed video on them about, oh, this person, this, and this. And think about how that creates extra stress and adds more problems in their life that wouldn't have been there before. It's not that it couldn't have happened, but it's just whatever could already happen pre-internet, it's amplified that much more with the internet. So if you have a say in it, your child should not be subjected to that by you. If they end up making their own choice or something like that, then okay, you got to deal with that. But it shouldn't be on your end. Your child is not to share with the world. That's not their function. So you could see other people react to your child. No, that's not a thing that should be there. That's not a thing that should exist. It shouldn't be an option. Like, that's not how we're meant to exist. Our brains are not able to even comprehend as adults the scale of the engagement we have from people online. The global scale that we interact with people on, the amount of people you have access to on the internet is way more than you would have been exposed to in life outside of internet.
Better yet. Okay. Do if you do, I don't know if you do. I ain't trying to get you caught up. But do you post your girl on the internet every day?
No.
Why?
I don't got no girl.
Okay, but even if you did, you gonna post them on the internet every day?
I got no problem doing that every day.
Would
like,
you? Okay.
Okay, so let's use me as an example. Anybody I've ever dealt with, how often did you actually see who I was dealing with?
a lot.
On the internet.
On the internet, nigga.
Oh no, never.
Okay. My
Let's
reason why.
Chat.
Huh?
Let's in the group chat or something.
Yeah, because y'all niggas know me. But my reason, it's nobody's business who I'm dealing with. Cause see, when you got more eyes on a certain situation, things can spiral out real fast. Certain things could be stirred up to make it fail. Okay. It's a fact. A private life is a happy life. I don't have to deal with no bullshit. Okay. Unless you see me out in public with that person.
Right.
Say something IRL. You can say
Right.
whatever the hell you want that you want over the internet. But if you see me IRL, I guarantee you, whatever you said over the internet, if you did happen to see it on the internet or whatever, you're not gonna say it to me in my face. And Tavon, you already know how I move IRL because nigga, you know me. So you know what's gonna happen. So like, nobody's ever said to me, "Oh, I seen you with da da da." It don't work. Like, again, there's things that's supposed to be or that's acceptable to be put on the internet, and there's things that's just like it's not needed. Your child ain't one. Your relationship ain't two. And even how much money a nigga got, that should never be something that you post on the internet. Cause I mean, you know my history. I see a nigga got money, you posting it. I know exactly where you at too. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that that sentence right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's like, if you wouldn't do that or make your girlfriend into something for other people to consume, why would you do that for your kids?
Cause then not only, okay, let's put this into, you know what I'm saying, a relationship thing, right? You setting it up to where niggas can find her IG now, if they have one, or some form of social media. Okay, so now you got mad niggas in her DMs, all because you did a stupid thing by posting them. Again,
I mean, what
if
they gonna do? So what? She could block him. The fuck?
But why would you want to subject?
you gonna block 1,000 niggas? Who really gonna?
You realize you wouldn't even have to
Come
do
on
that.
now.
You realize you wouldn't even have to put that effort in if it wasn't on the internet. That's the point.
Exactly.
You're causing more problems that wouldn't exist if it wasn't on the internet. That's my whole point. Why would you want to create extra problems to deal with on top of what you're already gonna naturally deal with in life?
Same thing.
That doesn't make very much sense. Twine, don't have kids. Don't have kids till you can figure that out.
Don't have kids.
Yes.
Until you can figure that out, nigga. No.
The fact that it's not clicking for you is concerning. Everybody don't need to have kids, and you're one of them. At least for now. At least for now. Okay, well you need to figure this shit out before they get here.
Cool.
Again.
Even if he did, he know I can literally come see him like within 15 minutes or less, and it's gonna be shorter. It's gonna be a shorter duration too. So I'll let you know about that, Twine. I'm gonna be about like a good 5 minutes.
Twine, just we
I
can't count on you.
About, man. I live in Arizona. I don't know what
Don't dox yourself, bro. Don't do that.
See, look at you. Look at you. Now, why would you say that? Why would you say that? For no reason. See.
I live in
you
Arizona.
Proving my point, bro. You proving my point.
Nobody asked. But even if he did, he already know I'm gonna get on his head about it. I'm not going for that, bro. I'm not. Because if you don't see these people that do this, they don't have nobody in a circle smart enough to say, "Hey, brother, you shouldn't post that, man." You know what I'm saying? Niggas
I don't think people realize the ripple effects of it because it's so new, right? But that's why you gotta pay attention to stuff that happens like on the internet so you can learn what to avoid. Like I gave you this example of this family. You're acting like because something like this happens, you know, people are gonna shut it down. Like, nah, they continue with their family channel. They're good. It was a scandal, it was a thing, but it's like that didn't really put a dent in nothing they were doing. So like sometimes people get exposed. I mean, there was just this one YouTube family channel, another one that the mom just got arrested for like child abuse. She made her kids into content. What was that fucking family? That was a crazy ass story. They took all the kids, like it was insane. And this was one of those nice family channels, you know? So it's like, I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Do you? If you have dreams to be a content star and make money off the internet, do that. But it's cheap to me to use your kids for that. Go pursue your dreams. But the reality is a lot of these niggas be so fucking lame, boring as people that no one would care enough to watch their content. But when they include the kids, boom, easy lick. You realize like family channels are some of the biggest channels, like most in terms of the amount of revenue they generate for ads. They're one of the biggest ones. And then outside of that, you know what the biggest channels on YouTube are? The ones where there's kids opening toys.
And it's a whole slew of weird niggas on those pages and in those comments.
Yes.
100% guaranteed.
Yep.
Like,
but it's like, oh, they're getting it back though. Yeah, they're making millions, but it's like, what? How much do they have to deal with? Right? How much does that child have to deal with? You know, and then you're turning your child into like a damn worker. It's like, because no one wants to see you do shit as the parent. You're boring. Man, you have no personality.
Like I even dive deeper into it. If you actually pay attention to some of these kids' faces in these family channels, quote unquote, these little niggas don't be happy. It's like, get the camera out my face, my nigga.
Yep.
Them niggas be looking confused the whole time. Like, why is this camera always in my face? Like, yeah, you know, I know you might catch them happy, but that's in a quick moment. I promise you, if you really watch their face, they shit frown. Like,
now think about this, right? I'm looking at Ryan's World. This the biggest toy kids YouTuber. 2.7 thousand videos. How old is this kid?
36.7 mil. Like, come on.
Hold on,
bruh.
look at the views.
That's
Look
weird.
at the views. Where the views at? For his whole channel. 57 billion views since 2015.
Insane.
How old is this kid? Probably now, by now he's maybe what, 13, 14, 15 max. He don't look 15 to me. He don't look 15. He look
That
like,
nigga look 10.
yeah, he been doing this since he was a jit. Now, 57 billion views. Out of that many views, how many of them was probably weirdos? Let's just say it's 10%. So what is that? 5.7 billion views? Okay, let's cut it down. Let's say 5% is weirdos. That's what, almost 3 billion views of your child
Still too many.
on the internet.
Still too
Bro, do you understand the scale of that? And this is like, we're using the biggest channel, but let's say it's even smaller channel. Even if you take 1% of that number, that's still an insane amount of people that are weird. And then let's say it's not the people that's weird. Let's say it's people that just make random comments about them. This child has exposure to who knows how many hundreds of thousands of comments that wouldn't have been there if they were just a regular kid not on the internet. But because it makes a bag, it's okay, right? What? That's the standard now? Like, if it makes money, if it supports the family, then it's good. And you got people seeing this kid and they want to turn their kids into this. How do I know? I have one of them in my family and I've said things about that. I don't like that. I can't 100% do anything about it, but I can explain why I feel the way I feel about that. So it's like, I think this is lame. I think these people need to learn how to do their own content without using their kids to carry them. But they can't, and that's why they don't do it. They don't have anything to offer people. They don't have nothing to offer that people care about. So you want to use your kids to give you attention, basically. Attention or money. Because you don't have any, there's nothing interesting enough about you to where you resort to posting your kid. Why can't you post something about you? Post something about your life. Why people need to see anything related to your kids?
Niggas don't be having nothing interesting in their lives to talk about.
I will also say that some people let their parents be their kids be their life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's also corny. Stop living through your kids. Stop trying to live vicariously through your children, people.
a lot of people have kids because they bored.
Yes,
I hope
that too. They need to stop that too. I can tell. You can tell who those people are because they want to feel like something to love in life. They want something to love. Yeah. They want something to make life worth living. I also think that's corny because you know what it results in? Kids with parents that are not at all ready to be parents or ready to be selfless or ready to make their life about another person. They're like, oh, well, since my life is about you and I got to take care of you, you should do everything I want you to do. Even that is not it, bruh. That's not it. But that, I would say it's a lot of people doing that.
Indentured slaves. Like, that's not cool, bruh.
Oh, you're here to serve me and my ego. That's what a lot of people's kids are to them. Oh, you're a representation of me. It's like, no, really? They're their own person.
That's the craziest statement that I've heard for a long duration of my life, bruh. Till I start cracking back, cause like, nigga, no. Not at all, nigga.
Yeah.
You, I'm me. Simple and plain.
Right.
If I go out and smack dog shit out of nigga, guess who's getting arrested? Me, not you. So make it make sense? Oh, okay.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I understand. I have the unpopular opinion about this. A lot of people are cool with it. A lot of people don't see anything wrong with it. But as a person that has grown up in this era of social media, I've seen a lot of things to where when I have kids, I know what to look for. When I have kids, my kids are going to hate me. But I grew up with the early version of technology, so we saw how it unfolded. when the stuff first came out, the regular phones, there were certain things that couldn't have happened that happen now, that we have phones with the feature of everything. I mean, you can do anything on the phone. You can distribute anything on the internet and you can't take it back. So adding that factor into having a kid, you have to be extremely cautious. You might not be able to prevent everything, but if it's within your control, oh, you should be locking down everything. Like, to me, even something as quote unquote small as whether or not your child can have a phone, what age they can have a phone, and then niggas be giving their kids phones without actually using the parental control functions on there. It should be the most extreme parental control. Niggas don't even do that. So that small decision in that moment can completely change the trajectory of that child's life. And a parent don't even have the knowledge or care enough or understand enough about it to know what to be cautious of. But because I grew up in that era, now I know if I have kids, oh, I'm locking that phone down. If I do give you one, it's gonna be way later than they're gonna want. Because kids come out, pop out having phones and iPads now. I'm not subjecting my child to that. Because I understand, for one, what that can do to their brain in terms of shortening their attention span, right? And not making them critically think as much. And you're losing skills when you don't have to use it. You don't have to think for yourself. You can look everything up. You lose some problem solving abilities. And then when you think about how long people be having kids on these devices, that fucks their brain up too. Then the shit that they're exposed to is a whole nother layer. So it's like, if you're gonna have kids, you need to be thinking about all of that, because when you're not paying attention to it, you're creating other possibilities in your child's life that can negatively affect them. And to me, as a parent, it's one thing to physically protect your kids, but now that there's an internet space, you got to learn how to protect your kids in that realm too. And you need to always err on the side of caution. You don't leave nothing up to chance if it's in your control. That's just my philosophy. Like, I got nieces and nephews that I've seen grow up in this era, and I know if I have to deal with a lot, now that they got it's easier to have the devices, they got it earlier, it's a whole nother layer for them. I'm the only one in the family pretty much that has the real awareness to be able to know what to look for. The old heads, they don't know all the layers there is to this social media shit. They don't know what Discord is. Think about what the hell kids got access to, or the conversations, or the type of shit that could be going on in Discords. But a parent don't know what it is to look out for it. It's little shit like that, where it's like, you gotta be thinking about that shit ahead of your kid interacting with it. So it's like, I take this shit personal, because like, I'm scared for the kids coming up in this age. It's just so much that you can't protect them from. And to me, it's like, to throw on you turning them into content on top of that, that's lame. Because there's already shit you're not gonna be able to control. But you can 100% control turning your kids into a vlog, or posting these videos and pictures that really don't need to be there. Like, Chris, thank you for the biddies. Are you queen?
Well, I can no wait for this generation. What generation are we on again?
I don't know. I'm Gen Z.
Gen Z. I'm born in '98.
I don't know what that is.